Ambassador has given a very comprehensive expose of India-China relations, and he has quite rightly focused upon. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. He has quite rightly focused upon the economic relationship between these two countries, which are no doubt flourishing. As I spoke yesterday, we can divide people who view this problem from the point of view of romantic scholars who want to ensure that the relationship between the two countries prospers, and of course the realist viewpoint, which wants to highlight the fact that there is quite a lot that is wrong between China and India. Being a person with a romantic vision, I would always highlight the fact that there is a growing tendency to view positively the relationship that is between China and India. And I have looked at this problem largely from the point of view of an international lawyer. On the focus on economic matters, I would not say much because there are many economists on the panel, and my Chinese colleague Wang Jiangyu and I have written a book on China, India and international economic law, which was published last year. I want to focus largely upon the global issues which are not adequately commented upon in the literature. When you look at the global issues, and the ambassador quite rightly adverted to the cooperation that exists between these two countries when confronting global issues, one finds that there is a great deal of conformity. The conformity is reflected in the common attitudes that the two countries have taken in relation to current problems that are going on. For example, when it comes to Libya, when it comes to Syria, when it comes to Palestine, there is a unity of approach that has been taken by the two countries. Evidence of that could be found in the Delhi Declaration of the BRICS countries, which was issued just this year. So on Palestine, for example, the declaration requires that there should be a solution in accordance with international law, giving recognition to the fact that Palestinian statehood must be eventually achieved. On Libya, the statement takes the strong stance that what took place was wrong because there was no sanction given to a regime change being effected in that country. Likewise, in the case of Syria, both China and India agree that there must be a solution that is found by the parties within Syria with the assistance of the whole of the United Nations. So what is important to focus upon is not only the economic interaction between these two countries, which is becoming stronger, but the fact that externally, on global issues, there is coming to be a united front that is being shown, so that there would be eventually development of an India-China attitude towards international law and the international problems of the world. We find, for example, that the two countries are strong supporters of an international law and development, ensuring that there is development not only of China and India, but of the whole of the third world. So it is wrong to say that now that these two countries are developing, they have ditched their aspirations for being the champions of the developing world. No doubt there are problems between the two countries, and the realist vision that there are issues to be settled must be faced. I do not soft pedal the fact that the embers of the past, as the ambassador would put it, are still smoldering. But in my view, it is best to pour as much cold water on these embers so that they would cease to burn. One, of course, has concerns with issues of the boundary problems, the border rivers, energy concerns, the fact that China is increasingly active in countries like Sri Lanka, Nepal, and other South Asian countries, which are the traditional areas of Indian influence, the entry into the Indian Ocean. These would be political problems, no doubt. And it is wrong on my part to say that one should not focus upon these problems. But it is possible to emphasize the fact that in the interests of the world at large, a multipolar order should emerge, rather than have an order that is a hegemonic order that is dominated by a single state. And the evolution of this multipolar order, which would ensure that there is a plural ideology that shapes the course of the world, is essential, not only for China and India, but for the rest of the world as well. I think my time is up, so I shall stop.